So one way to settle the mind when it's a little bit stirred up by fun is to, well, first you, like we did before, you know, go through your body and starting with your feet and your calves and your knees and your sitting bones, and finding a nice position for your pelvis, and breathing into your belly and breathing into your lungs. And and if you know, if you're at home, you have more time, you can do some pranayama practice. And feel space, feel your whole spine up and down, and the little bit of gap between the top of the spine and the head, and notice the crown of your head and your third eye area, and feel like your eyes and your nose and your ears are opening, and your upper palate and down your arms, and feel your fingers, everything kind of opening, like your body, the separation between yourself and the outer environment is becoming more diffuse. Like your pores are opening, and almost like you can breathe through your pores instead of just through your nose. And have an all body awareness. And then as you breathe in, you can concentrate more at the very tip of your spine. As you exhale, you can just imagine all that excited energy going out through the base of your spine and down into the earth. So just breathe in relaxation and let go down through the lower doors. And then in the space above us is the lotus and moon disk, on which sits the Venerable Aryatara, the mother of all the enlightened beings, great treasure of compassion, who is one with my kind Guru. Just imagine Tara's there, quite glorious and radiating rainbow light and great wisdom and compassion. And at her heart is on a lotus and a moon seat is the radiant green syllable Tam, which radiates out in all directions, green light, and invokes the enlightened beings of the 10 directions. And so they absorb into Tara, and she becomes the essence of all enlightened beings of the 10 directions. And we beseech Tara to please remain above my head and in my heart until I attain enlightenment. And then, surrounded by all sentient beings, our Father on our right and our Mother on our left, we go for refuge and generate bodhicitta. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to be able to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to be able to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to be able to benefit all sentient beings. And then mixing your mind with refuge, feeling safe and protected. Inner refuge in your own wisdom, Buddha nature. Secret refuge in the bliss of your own nervous system. And the ultimate refuge, which is in the emptiness of your own mind and of all phenomena. And generating a strong bodhicitta motivation. And whatever other personal intentions we have, such as creating the cause for getting all the money for a Dharma center here. Not just any Dharma center, but the perfect one for this group. It will benefit many more beings. The seven limb prayer. With my body, speech, and mind, I humble myself to you. I offer all wondrous things, both real and imagined. All mistakes and offenses amassed from beginningless time I regret. I rejoice in all virtuous actions of the holy, ordinary beings. Gurus and Buddhas, please remain until samsara ends, and turn the wheel of Dharma for all sentient beings. Every once in my virtues I dedicate to enlightenment. The ground is blessed with scent and with flowers strewn, adorned with Mount Meru, the four lands, sun and moon, transformed as a pure land, and offered, may all wandering beings enjoy this Buddha land. All those objects of my mind's three poisons, coveted, friend, foe, and stranger, body, wealth, worldly pleasures, without a feeling bless my mind and the mind of all sentient beings to be free from all the wrong views, from incorrect pure devotion up to the subtle dual view. Please bless my mind and the mind of all sentient beings to receive the entire stages of the path, Guru devotion up to the unified state of Vajrajayahood. And please bless my mind and the mind of all sentient beings to be free from all obstacles and hindrances along the entire path to enlightenment. Idam Guru Ratna Mandalakam Niryatayami. And then the white light and nectar emanates from the Om at Aryatara's brow and enters my brow. My body is completely purified and becomes one with Tara's holy body. Red light and nectar emanates from the Ah at Aryatara's throat and enters my throat, and my speech is purified completely and becomes one with Tara's holy speech. Blue light and nectar emanates from the Hum at Aryatara's heart and enters my heart, and my mind is purified completely and becomes one in essence with Tara's holy mind. So all of our delusions and mental obstacles are being purified, and Tara is particularly famed for being releasing us from all fears. So that even means fears of opening the heart, fears of contacting all of our inner demons and releasing them with love. And there's that, the fear of being the great beings that we are. That's one of those big fears, Fears of letting our true wonderful self out, or fear that it will be rejected or it won't be good enough. That's a really big one, a fear to overcome as well. Fear of just being who you are. Then all three colors of light and nectar emanate from Om Ahong and Aryatara's three chakras and completely purifies all my delusions and subtle obscurations to omniscience. And my body, speech, and mind become one in essence with Aryatara's Vajra body, Vajra speech, and Vajra mind. Then the Venerable Aryatara melts into the seed-sittable Tam at her heart, It's the nature of all the Buddha's qualities in the form of green light and enters the crown of my head, then goes to the throat chakra, purifying that, and settles at the womb at my heart. And instantly mundane conceptions that I and all other phenomena are self-existent, together with my dualistic mind and its views, disappear, becoming completely empty, and not even a trace remains. So thinking then that this empty state, the wisdom that is indistinguishably one with Aryatara's omniscient mind, is my mind. And out of that emptiness, my wisdom manifests instantly as Aryatara, seated on a lotus and a moon cushion, either at your heart or your self. At her heart is another lotus and moon, upon which in the center stands the syllable Tam, surrounded in a clockwise direction by the syllables of the mantra Om Taritu Tarituri Soha. And the Tam and the mantra are manifestations of Guru Tara's holy mind, which is totally unified with my mind. And so from the Tam and the mantra, light rays go out and touch all sentient beings and purifies all their mistaken karmas, delusions, sickness, spirit harm, and all the obscurations to omniscience. Also bringing all the outer conditions and inner conditions for enlightenment, including a Dharma center and leads. So then we think that all the beings have received all the perfect conditions, teachers, initiations, time to study and realize the Lam Rim, and they have a healthy body and conducive retreat conditions and everything, all totally inspired, and they work really hard and become Taras. And then again the light rays go out and we make offerings to all of these Taras, of all the things in the world that delight us. Especially it's good to offer simultaneously born great bliss and emptiness. And then all the enlightened beings in the aspect of green tar are extremely pleased and experience simultaneously born great bliss and emptiness. And in response, they shower rain of blessings down upon me, and bestowing all the superlative qualities of Aryatara's holy body, holy speech, and holy mind. omniscient wisdom, infinite compassion, supreme power in the form of blissful light rays and nectar. As I recite the mantra, I am blessed by this rain, and I feel confident that I have manifested Tara's wisdom, compassion, and skillful means, and I realize all the stages of the path. All the One Rim and generation and completion stage practices of Tara. Om Tare Tu Tare Jure So Om Tare Tu Tare Jure So. Om Jari Tu Jari Tu Re Soha. And then again, Tara dissolves into emptiness in the heart in stages. Myself dissolves into the lotus and moon and Tara at my heart, or you start there. And in her heart is the lotus and moon and mantra and tam. And so the outer one, the lotus, dissolves into the moon, into the Tara, which dissolves into the inside lotus, moon, mantra. So that lotus dissolves into that moon, which dissolves into the mantra, and the mantra dissolves into tam. And then tam slowly, from the bottom up, dissolves into emptiness. And then instantly I rise as Aryatara, or in my heart, to do the work for sentient beings, and then we rejoice how wonderful it is. And before we dedicate, I want to share with you a little song that you can learn really easily. And I don't care if you think you can sing or not, but you can sing it with me. Because once you learn it, you can sing it yourself. And David, if you've got to go. But what it is my mom used to sing this African-American spiritual when I was a little kid. And I always used to love it. And so I adapted it for Tara practice. So it's really simple. You can just make up words too. But the first verse is just please bless me to become Tara in my heart. So that's all I got to know. And then the next verse is, please bless me to develop bodhicitta in my heart, or please bless me to have bodhicitta in my heart. So it's real simple. So we can just do it. It goes like this. Please bless me to become Tara in my heart. Second time. Please bless me to become Tara in my heart. Let me just say in my heart twice. In my heart, in my heart. And again. Please bless me to become Tara in my heart. And we do the mantra. Om Tare Tu Tare Tu Re Soha. Om Tare Tu Tare Tu Re Soha. And the heart mantra is Om Tare Tam Soha. Om Tare Tam Soha. You can sing any key you want. Om Tare Tu Tare Tu Re Soha. That's so simple, right? Then just please bless me to have bodhicitta. Please bless me to have bodhicitta in my heart. Please bless me to have bodhicitta in my heart. In my heart. bodhicitta in my heart. Om Tare Tu Re Soha. Om Tare Tu Re Soha. Om Tare Tam Soha. Om Tare Tu Re Soha. So you just close your eyes and just see tar in your heart and the light's going out while you sing, okay? The next one is, we can just make them up. Someone can make one. Please bless me to have great wisdom. Please bless me to have great wisdom in my heart. Please bless me to have great wisdom in my heart. In my heart, in my heart. Please bless me to have great wisdom in my heart. Om Tare Tu Re Soha. Om Tare Tu Re Soha. Om Tare Tam Soha. Om Tare Tu Re Soha. Please bless me to overcome my fears in my heart. Please bless me to overcome my fears in my heart. In my heart, in my heart. Please bless me to overcome my fears in my heart. Om Tare Tu Re Soha. Om Tare Tu Re Soha. Om Tare Tam Soha. Om Tare Tu Re Soha. Someone want to make up a verse?
Compassion?
Yeah.
I'm a musician. Compassion.
Yeah. That's all right. Please bless me to have compassion in my heart. Please bless me to have compassion in my heart. In my heart, in my heart. Please bless me to have compassion in my heart. Om Tare Tu Re Soha. Om Tare Tu Re Soha. Om Tare Tam Soha. Om Tare Tu Re Soha. Okay, one more. Somebody? Please bless me to remember death in my heart. Please bless me to remember death from my heart. In my heart, in my heart. Please bless me to remember tutare tu re soha. Om tare tutare tu re soha. Om tare tam soha. Om tare tutare tu re soha. So sometimes it's just nicer to practice like that. You know, just sit and feel Tara in your heart and just make them up. You know. So I thought I'd just share that with you. So we can dedicate. By this merit, may I become Mother Tara and lead each and every being to that state. And may the precious Bodhi mind, not arisen, arise and grow. And what has arisen not decline, but remain evermore. And then let's do the long life prayers. And it's this one, the short Tara sign on the back. Gangri rawe korwe shinkam der pandan dewa malu jungwe ne chenre zigwang tenzin gatsoi shape site bardu tengyurchi. Tang yin yin jezung du juk pe lam che che tsal se gang chen ten drogun shagna pa mo ten zen gyatso la so wa deb so je dun lun dru sho tum shu chang jin jang gon galway ten zen kyang pelway kunzu do porte chok sun kyu we le mon tru pa ta dak so do je gon tu shab chan sho. And remembering to rejoice, how wonderful it is, how wonderful it is, how wonderful it is. And then sealing with emptiness. Everything's in the nature of emptiness. Myself, dedication, the act of dedicating, all sentient beings. Yesterday, Carrie asked me would I sing a couple songs for you guys, so if you want to stick around, I'll sing you 2 songs. You want to hear them? I don't usually do this, and I really haven't sung these songs in months, but I'll sing these couple of songs. One's the 7-limb prayer. You know the 7-limb prayer? Let's hope I can remember it. If you have to go, it's all right.
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck. See you tomorrow, I hope. Are you coming tomorrow? No, you're not coming
Yes,
tomorrow.
I'm coming
So, you know the 7-limb prayer, right? So this is a folk song version of 7-limb. It's a gentle touch, an easy press. It was so soft to think about death. Blowing my heart right out of the dark. Come with me along the open play one more and then we'll go. So, I haven't done much music in a long time, but about 10 years ago we actually had a little band for a while. And we did a show when the Dalai Lama was in San Francisco. It was really fun. But it was pretty weird being a nun, fronting a rock and roll band. It's one of the reasons I give a rose back. That's what Rinpoche said too. But we recorded a bunch of them, and last year a friend of mine put them on the internet, so you can listen to these songs for free. There's a website called SoundCloud, and if you just look up Ninja or mine, N-I-N, not with a Y, but N-I-N-G-J-E, they come up.
Around
Yeah, I think I told you last year.
Yeah.
So, it's not the greatest, but it's kind of fun if you like, it'd be nice to do them again, but I kind of moved on from that phase, but anyway, it's still. So this one's about, well, you'll hear. What's a pretty face now, bags and wrinkles soon to be a pile of life is so short and so much to do, never running into the tasks. So many people, we're always alone, hiding behind our masks. You can sing with me. Once a pretty face, now bags and wrinkles soon to be a part of life's play. When we get to the end, will it have been worthwhile? Have we ever been touched in our hearts? Did we reach out for someone or work for ourselves? The selfish, they die in the dark. Once a pretty face, now bags and wrinkles soon to be a part of bones. Well, you look, that's right. Appearance means a little, what counts is inside, the outside goes when you die. Dare to be different, search out your heart, 'cause the heart moves on when you die. Once a why it's called SoundCloud.
Oh, I think this is how it
SoundCloud, yeah.
SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Well, you send us the email.
There's about 30 of them.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, that's probably enough for now.
That was a good way of westernizing the Dharma
That was my
teachings.
attempt to do that.
Very effective.
Yeah.
That's a couple of questions.
Yeah.
What's the significance of the heart mantra?
Oh, Om Tam Om Tar. Well, they're different. There's different mantras, but actually, Om Tari Tam Soha. There's a red Tara,
Yeah.
and that's red Tara's mantra.
Right.
Om Tari Tam Soha. Yeah.
By third eye, is that the opening of the central channel of the
Yeah.
forehead?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. So this year I don't usually travel with my guitar, but I was going for so long, and one of the things I don't like about traveling and teaching is not being able to play guitar. So I just decided. Plus, I hadn't been home very long, and I was like, I can't. So I just decided to bring it with me, and I haven't had that much to play it, because I thought I was going to be still in Nepal, and I was there for 3 weeks in one place, and I had it then. But then I left the guitar where I was. So. But still, it's fun to play sometimes, you know. It's kind of relaxing for me. But yeah, so I think we're done, right? We dedicate all the merits and
Thank you.
yeah. So have a good evening, and
Thank you indeed.
we'll see you tomorrow if you're coming back tomorrow. And we'll just do more of the same and something a little bit different. It's usually a little bit different, so. But we'll do this. And one thing I want to remember is I want to tell you guys how you can break this sadhana down. It's a very simple sadhana, but the thing is so nice about being so simple is you can plug all kinds of things into it. So you can do long rim meditation here, and you can do this there, and so I have to remember how to explain that to you, how to take a simple sadhana and make it more like personalized to how you want to do it. So let me make myself a note.
I should try and listen online as much as I can.